Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back. This is Simply Sammy, and this video we've been meaning to do for a while now. We will be talking about our smart toys or home appliance, whatever you want to call them. Well, this is basically a was it worth it video, and all of our smart home things that we bought, we'll be going through them. This is basically a part 2 to our smart home tour video, and we'll be talking about whether or not it was worth it to do the things that we got, and if they work correctly and whatnot. So that's it. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And that's it. See you soon.
All right, one of the things that I had done when we first moved in was to get this hub vent put in. I still think this thing is excellent. It provided everything we needed to provide. If you're interested in this, I would definitely recommend it. It's awesome.
It does. I was hesitant to get it, to want it at first, but it was worth it. And the vent and stuff is real strong, and it's good. Okay. And we also have that microwave drawer. Was that worth it to you?
Definitely. You can't go wrong with a microwave drawer. A microwave drawer screams, to me, luxury. Anytime I seen $1 million homes with microwave drawers, I was like, yo, I gotta get one. It's awesome. I definitely recommend it.
Okay, so next we have the Knock Knock, or LG Knock Knock refrigerator. That's why we call it the Knock Knock refrigerator. But this, I think this was definitely worth it. We haven't had any issues with it. This was definitely worth it.
I agree.
So this was an upgrade we got with the home. So was this worth it? This is called the GE Cafe oven or something. But this is a smart oven, and this I think was definitely worth the upgrade. This is very simple, and when we're in the basement or anywhere, we can have it hooked up. It's on your watch, and you can tell Alexa to turn on. Echo. Turn upper oven to 350 degrees.
Preheating upper oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit for baking.
So you can do that in any room you are in the house, or if you're out of the house, then you're like, oh, let me preheat the oven so when I get home, I can just put the whatever in the oven and it'll be ready. You don't have to wait. And it doesn't. And actually, it doesn't take that long to heat up, to preheat.
No,
I feel like it preheats
pretty quick.
Pretty quickly, yeah. I'd say maybe in 10 minutes, if that. It is at where it needs to be. It does what it's supposed to do. We haven't had any issues with it. It works. It's hooked up to the Wi-Fi. It makes life easy.
Yes, we recommend. That's a highly recommend.
Yes. Okay.
All right, now we have this Smart Revolution toaster. I recommend. After the first year, it froze on us. And I got in touch with Revolution, was like, look, this thing froze up. Within a week, they had a new one out. It was awesome. I recommend it. It does what it's supposed to do. I like it. I recommend it.
Do you want to press it and show it?
Some of the features.
Yeah, so they don't have to rewatch the first video.
Yeah, you got your different items that you can that you want to cook or heat up, basically. If it's frozen, you press frozen, you can reheat, you do fresh. And when you start it, it lowers it. And then when it's done, it even gives you a countdown to when it's gonna be done. So it's a nice little toy. I like it. I recommend it. How about you?
It was worth it. It's nice.
Since Lulu's over here again.
She's hungry. Okay. So, and you can actually, it could have used my phone to actually have it drop some food. You want some more? But as you can see, we did have an automatic feeder, water fountain, water dish thing for her as well. But similar to the problems we had with the humidifier, is that used to get mold all the time.
And it was a pain in the butt to clean.
And the first, matter of fact, we bought two. So the first, we started out with one that was matching to this, and that one stopped working.
We were supposed to keep the water level above
a certain point.
Yeah, above a certain point to make it to where the motor doesn't stop, and life happens.
Yeah, and you gotta keep up on it.
Yeah, if you don't keep up on it, then it's gonna deteriorate. So it stopped working. We replaced it with a easier one, and same thing. Yeah. It happened as well. So
the feeder, on the other hand, is awesome.
Yeah,
that is awesome. That is easy. Every day it comes down. She still gets scared of it a lot of times. The sound scares her when it drops. If you're not here when it drops, when it drops on its own, she gets scared. Like if she happens to be near it and the food just drops, she gets scared and she's afraid to come with it. It's a whole big thing. But now she's hungry, so she's eating out of it. But it's the feeder that works as it's supposed to. We've never had an issue with it, and yeah, that was worth it. Yeah, you think it was worth it too?
I do. It was awesome. Alright, so the next thing on the list was blinds. We bought Reality blinds when we first moved in. We needed something quick, and Reality blinds at the time was like brand new on the market. I really had no clue on anything about them other than they were automated and they work with Alexa. And I thought it was dope that you can control everything through your phone. So we got them, and for the first year, they was awesome. They worked very well. I wouldn't recommend the Reality ones only because they're short-lived. They don't last a long time at all, unless you don't care. It was like $170 a blind.
It depends on the size.
Yeah, so I mean, if you're trying to get something real quick that you're not gonna, and
maybe you don't need it for the whole room.
Those blinds was going up and down every single day from sunrise to sunset for a whole year and a half. If you have blinds where it's not gonna work that hard, then go ahead and get it, because it's not gonna be an issue, because the motor's not gonna be working that hard. But the blinds in here, yeah, you need a powerful motor that's gonna get them up and down every single day, because that's what these blinds do. So I recommend.
And they're custom fit to the windows, so you don't have the extra space. Show you over there.
The Neutrons is definitely custom fit to the window. The Realities, you gotta measure your windows and get the size that you think might fit. The
closest size to your window, because they're pre-made and everything already.
It's not gonna cut out the light and all that, but like I say, it's $170 a blind, depending on the length. So if you want a blind for right now, I recommend it. If you want something long lasting, I won't. And we just keep it at that. Alright, next is the Pendant Lights. These I changed out, I think a year ago, because I was impressed with Ecobee lighting. I wanted Ecobee lighting like everywhere. So I put the Ecobee lights in here. They just do more. I had Genie lights in that you just change colors, they come on, go off, but they don't do all the festive things that the Ecobee lights do. So I changed mine to Ecobee lights. I recommend Ecobee for everything. I just think it's just a better product. There you go. Turn kitchen lights on. And right now it's the Halloween
mode
in right now, since Halloween just ended. So it's working off of that. But you can go on your phone and you can make it any color. You can make it do different festive holidays where it just creates its own ambiance. It's just awesome for whatever holiday is up. But I do 100% recommend the Ecobee ones. The Genie lights, they're cool for what you want to do. The smart lights, just like all of them, they go on, they go off. They don't do what these lights do. So, Ecobee in, Genie out. All right, the next thing is the doorknob. I was really excited about the doorknob when we first got here, but I did everything I wanted to do. And then when we got here and we saw how he's doing, brand new community, and there's a lot of bugs, and we got
Hush you.
a storm door that made this whole thing pointless. Other than the bolts is awesome. Yeah, you're not getting in. Not only that, but even if you do have the code to get in here, and you have a fourth bolt to make sure, you still can't get in. So I would recommend this to anybody who wants to do everything lock, because it does everything. So it's setting on this side of the house, and this thing gets hot. So I don't think there's no way around that. I don't know, they just have so many other smart doors handles now that is a lot cheaper. Like, this thing is expensive. So
and it took a lot to put in.
Yeah,
it took what, 2-3 different, was it two or two
like,
people to come in and try to figure out how to put that lock in.
Yeah, it took
it wasn't a regular locksmith. It was, oh no, it wasn't a handyman. We had to get a locksmith. Yeah. So we tried, a handyman tried to do it. And he did some, he couldn't.
He cut out most of it, but it wasn't working right, because he didn't cut out for the bolts, all the bolts they need to go in. So
the locksmith
came in and he sealed the deal. I was happy when it first got in. I was excited. It did what it's supposed to do.
And it's still working. And it does it, how many times do you have to change the battery or anything?
No, it's like maybe, when I change it out, like maybe it's longer than 6 months. We've been here for what, almost
2-3 years? 2.5 going on.
2.5 going on, and I've changed it out. I've charged it twice.
Yeah, almost 3 years.
I've only charged it twice in the whole time we've been here.
Okay, so
I recommend it if you're looking for wow, because people come and they visit. Every time I have somebody drop a package off or whatever, they see me at the door, they always want it. Even people coming to work on a home, it was like, yo, what is this? It just looks so different than your average door handle. It's definitely a conversation piece. So it did what it was supposed to do. It's a wow factor.
Now, was it worth it?
I think it is. Just the fact that you cannot get in this house with these bolts. So I think it's worth it. Even though the fact we're not using all the features of it, the fact that it has 4 bolts on it is worth it. So safety's first. Look second. Come on, Lilo. All right, next what are these things?
What are they?
These are light bulb cameras. Screw them into anything that has a light bulb screw, and they do a lot. They do a lot, but they don't last long. I had them for about a year.
I think so.
Before
Maybe
they started to cop out.
Maybe a little longer, because we had them in the house before this one.
Oh yeah. But I don't recommend it. For one, I didn't know how safe they were as far as getting the Wi-Fi and all of that. I just like the fact
Is this from a foreign country? Is the app a foreign app?
Yeah, everything's China. But it did things that I like. The camera picture wasn't as sharp as cameras they got out now. Like right now, I replaced them with Blink. You know, since Alexa owns Blink, I thought it'd be better, and those cameras are a lot better, a lot sharper.
You can put them anywhere.
Yeah,
Like we just stuck it up there. It's clearly not a light bulb camera. It's just a camera. We just put it there, just to put it there. But you can stick it on the wall or anywhere.
Yeah.
And we have other Eufy cameras, so.
So this right here, I would say no. I wouldn't recommend these.
It wasn't worth it. Sorry, that's the question we're supposed to be asking.
Oh yeah, I don't think it's worth it.
The cameras were not worth it because now they have so many other better indoor cameras anyway that it's easier to put up and easier to go. You don't have to put them in a light.
And I think technology is so advanced that they keep coming out with new stuff so fast, especially smart items. So yeah, we'll pass on these, but they did a good job when I had them up.
When they worked, when they were working, it worked.
Yeah.
All right. So next we have the Ecobee, and this is a smart thermostat, and I would say this is definitely worth it. That I like them. It's easy. You can hook it up to your phone, and you can set the temperature. You can also have it set up to where it comes on and off. Well, I think most thermostats with this smart, you can have a time and something that you want it on and off. It can set up to like when you're away from the home, it goes off, and then you can also tell it to come on as when it senses people in the house or something like that. But we actually don't use that feature because I like to control it and tell it when I want it on and off. But it has an Alexa there. It tells you, that it's clean. That's the Alexa. Alexa, what's the temperature? I don't know.
Right now, it's 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 39 degrees.
So it has an Alexa. It tells you the temperature. It also tells you the humidity in the house and all that. I think I talked about that in the first video. Anyway, but I would say, for the ease of use for this device, especially just having it on your phone, and if you're sitting in the bed and you're hot or cold, you don't have to get up and walk over and do it. You can just do it on your app or tell Alexa to set the temperature, and it's good. So I would say this was definitely worth it. What do you say?
Yeah, I say definitely. I think Ecobee's the hottest one on the market just because it'll tell you the air quality, so it's awesome. This is a total new garbage can that did everything. We had this thing for about 2 years, and it conked out. Not only did mine conk out, but the wife's conked out too.
And I didn't have mine anywhere. Like, I got mine.
You had yours for less than a year.
Yeah, I would say maybe a few months, and it stopped working. It stopped charging. Yeah, it wouldn't charge, and then it wouldn't turn on, and it stopped.
And for these things to be as expensive as they are, I would not recommend, just because
it wasn't worth it.
I don't think it was worth it. It wasn't worth. No.
Yeah.
No, it's a garbage can.
Won't even open. Oh, there you go. Mine won't even do that. Like, the button won't work at all because it won't charge. So.
But now it's not taking itself out. Hold the button is supposed to.
Oh, and it's sealed and everything.
Yeah.
That's right. That's why I don't even use mine, because it's hard to. I don't know how to seal it.
Yeah. So that part where it does the heat sealing and opens everything up, so you can take the garbage can, the bag out, and it's already sealed. It stopped doing all that. So now it's just a regular push button garbage can.
That's hard to empty now because you can't just pull out a garbage bag like a regular thing.
Tie it, and it wasn't worth it. It turned into a headache. It started out beautiful.
When it worked, it was great.
Great. If they could perfect it, then this would be something that's hot. But right now it's a pain in the butt.
Yeah, well, it was not worth it. It looks nice, but as far as garbage cans go, you can just get a regular garbage can and
it actually
save yourself. Because yeah, not worth it because it's overly priced and yeah, didn't last that long.
All right. Next we have the mop and broom of the house, the iRobot. I say this is a major yes. Although,
it was worth it.
I'm sorry. This was definitely worth it. Although they have ones out now that does better. But this actually does everything it's supposed to do. The one thing I don't like about it is prep. You gotta prep the house before you turn it on. Cause it's a bully. It's just gonna run through whatever.
How do you prep the house? What do you mean?
You gotta close the doors of rooms you don't want it to go in because it might have like, the one thing that this thing does that gets on my nerves is it'll suck up, if there's a wire or a string or whatever, it's gonna eat it. And then it's gonna stop working because you gotta untangle it. And that's been the only headache, is just prepping the house, making sure that if it's gonna go in a room, that the chairs are up, there's nothing on the floor that's gonna cause it to stop working. And other than that, it gets the job done. They have some now that recognizes all of that. And maybe in a few years it'll get replaced with one of those, but this thing was expensive, so we're gonna get some use out of it. But I will recommend it. It does a good job when it cleans. You can feel the difference after it finishes running. And you come downstairs, if you're barefoot, you'll be like, yo, it did a good job cleaning. The mop, only because I'm anal when it comes to cleaning.
Just don't like the pattern.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that it'll clean the floor any way it wants. Which means when I come downstairs, I can see exactly how the direction it was mopping the floor. I don't like that. When I come downstairs, I want the floor to not have no streaks, no nothing. So I usually use this as a dry sweep. I put the dry sweep pad on, and I run both of them together. And they just be cleaning the floors downstairs together. I don't use it as a mop. When it comes to mopping, I do it on my own. So.
And it's hooked up to the Alexa.
Yeah, Alexa can control these as well. So I recommend it. I think that
it was worth it.
I think it was worth it.
All right. Okay.
One of the things that allows Alexa to let us know when someone comes in and out of any room, I use Switchbot. These are awesome. These will these are the ones that hooks up with Alexa to let us know what doors are open: the garage door, front door, this door, the door downstairs, the sliding door in the basement. Let me know when it's open and closed. These are awesome because this one lets you know if you're in or out. And I like it. It gets the job done. I think that's the best one on the market right now. When I bought it, it was. So I say definitely Switchbot, thumbs up. I recommend it.
It was worth it. Stop saying recommend.
It was worth it. Switchbot was worth it.
So that's what we have for you. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Most of the things I think we decided was worth it. And if you have any questions, ask some more. If you have any more questions about anything we have or something you want to know we're thinking about getting or something like that, feel free to ask and we will reply. Yep, that's all we got for you. Hopefully you liked it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And what you got, babe?
None. Stay tuned to the next video.
Yeah, this is Jay. I'm sorry. I feel like I forget to say your name.
Look.
And I always say I'm Sammy.
If you watch the videos, I don't know. We're fine.
But that's Jay. So that's what we have for you. Thanks for watching.